Hi everyone, how are you? This is Madeline, your Chinese teacher. How's your language learning journey? I think it will be great. But today in our video, we do not introduce any new vocabularies or new conversations. Let our brains take a short break. Think about some questions such as, what is the Chinese I'm learning now? And what are the other names of Chinese? Save these questions in your minds and we will start our lessons. Let's go. Chinese introduction. Basic Chinese language knowledge. Let's think about the two questions. The first one, what is Chinese? The second one, what are the other names of Chinese? If you are watching this video now, you can leave your answers as your comments. I give you one moment. Let's think about the two questions first. The first one, what is Chinese? The second one, what are the other names of Chinese? If you're watching this video now, you can leave your answers as your comments. Alright, let's go. What is Chinese? You may say, Chinese is just a language that Chinese people speak it every day. Correct. Now let's look at the definition of Chinese. Chinese, as a language name in English, refers to the Sinitic subgroup of Sino-Tibetan language in Asia. So it means Chinese is not only for Chinese people's language. In some other communities in Asia, there's still some people speak Chinese. If you're a Chinese learner, you might hear a lot of names of Chinese, such as 中文 or 汉语 or 普通话. Now let's look at all of them. 中文 汉语 普通话 华语 国语 and 汉方言. Now let's look at them one by one. The first one, 中文. Chinese can be translated as 中文, generally referring to the language. 中文 is also a right term to use for the academic discipline in studying Chinese language and the literature, such as 中文系. In this page, you will see two pictures. This one is a very famous university in China. It's Peking University. And there is a famous department. The name is Department of Chinese Language and Literature. 中国语言文学系. So one day if you want to travel to China, please visit this good university. If you are a foreign student now in Beijing, I bet you already went to visit Peking University. If you're a foreign student who is learning Chinese in Peking University, great choice. Second, 汉语. 汉语 is used in a context contrasting the language spoken by the Han nationality that makes up 91% of the 1.3 billion Chinese citizens of the People's Republic, with all of the non-Han language spoken in China and the rest of the world. Therefore, if you are a foreign student who is learning Chinese, it's said to be learning 汉语. Next one, 普通话. 普通话 means common language. 普通 means common. 普通话 is a constructed norm based upon the language, a variety of Northern Chinese spoken in the capital city, Beijing. Moreover, Chinese corresponds to a number of Chinese equivalents depending on the given speech community. Next, 华语. In Singapore, an important Chinese-speaking community, as well as in the other Chinese communities in Southeast Asia. Chinese is known as 华语. Hua language, as Hua, is another Chinese name for the Han Chinese. Next one, 国语. If you're a foreign student who is studying in Taiwan, you might hear 国语 a lot. In Taiwan, for historic reasons, Standard Chinese is known as 国语, literally national language. Different as 华语 and 国语 may appear, the standard is practically the same as 普通话. Next one, 汉方言. Hanyu is divided into 7 major dialect groups, as you can see in this page. They are Mandarin, Wu, Xiang, Gan, 客家, Yue, Min. So Chinese also refers to different Chinese dialects, but does not include any of the non-Han Chinese languages spoken by ethnic minorities in China. Okay, the last one, Mandarin. Mandarin, referring to Northern Chinese in English, originated from the fact that the Mandarin officials of the Qing Emperor spoke to each other in that language. Do you think this video already answered the 2 questions we mentioned before? I think so. If you have different opinions, welcome to leave your comments and we can discuss about them. As we all know, when we start to learn a new language, we usually start with pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and conversation. This is a perfect and the right way to learn a new language. But for me, I think knowing the other parts of the language, such as the language origin or the culture, will also open a new windows for us to understand the language better. This video is also a newest one to start my new chapter of my YouTube channel. Oh, this is Chinese. So in this chapter of my channel, I will introduce more information about this language, only for this language. Alright, if you have any questions or suggestions, give me comments and I will respond to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, leave me comments, subscribe and like it. Alright, thank you everyone. Have a nice day. 再见。